हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू योर वेरी ओन यूट्यूब चैनल जिसका नाम है सीए वीकली। यहाँ हम हर हफ्ते के मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एमसीक्यूज डिस्कस करते हैं एंड दिस इज द सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ सितंबर। इफ यू हैवंट वॉच द फर्स्ट पार्ट, प्लीज वॉच इट एंड देन कम बैक फॉर द सेकंड पार्ट। एंड इफ यू आर न्यू टू द चैनल, प्लीज सब्सक्राइब इट एंड आई प्रॉमिस आप लोग यहाँ से कुछ नया सीख कर ही जाएंगे। सो देखते हैं सेकंड पार्ट ऑफ सितंबर। हाउ मेनी मेडल्स हैव बीन वन बाय इंडिया एट द टोक्यो पैरालंपिक्स 2021? India has won a total of 19 medals, 5 gold, 8 silver and 6 bronze, and India's position was 24th among 162 nations that participated in it. 24th out of 162. Jacques Rogge, who has passed away, was the former president of which organization? So he was the former president of IOC. Where is the headquarters of International Olympic Committee? It's in Lausanne, Switzerland. बाकी एजेंसीज का भी देख लेते हैं हेडक्वार्टर। द हेडक्वार्टर ऑफ वर्ल्ड एंटी डोपिंग एजेंसी वाडा इज इन मॉन्ट्रियल. Headquarter of UNICEF is in New York, and the headquarter of Amnesty International is in London, UK. Which edition of Simbex 2021 has recently taken place between India and Singapore? It's the 28th edition. And this exercise is the longest uninterrupted naval exercise with any foreign navy India conducts. It was started in 1994. And the 28th edition was conducted in South China Sea. Just to check the progress of the Chinese Navy. Keep a check on it. Who is the author of the book titled A Rude Life, the Memoir? It's Veer Sanghvi. He's a very famous journalist, as we know, and all four are journalists if you look at the options. Which state government plans to undertake public welfare projects worth rupees 1000 crores under Vatan Prem Yojana? So the correct answer is Gujarat. Basically, the non-residential Gujaratis, NRGs for short, they come forward to take village projects, and the contribution is in the ratio of 60:40, where the 60% is contributed by the NRGs and the 40% is done by the state government. Various projects for village development, like building a school or CCTV cameras or like solar powered street lights, are done under this Vatan Prem Yojana. Earlier it was called Madar-e-Watan, but due to the Persian influence in this name, the scheme was later renamed as Vatan Prem Yojana, Gujarat. Important question है, याद रखेंगे इसको. The ADB has cleared a loan worth $150 million for a housing project for the urban poor in which Indian state? ADB is Asian Development Bank, so it has cleared a loan of $150 million for the state of Tamil Nadu. It's for housing project for urban poor. क्या होते हैं basically urban poor? So these are poor people living in urban areas who are involved in farming, pottery, dyeing, or any small odd jobs. अपने आसपास देखिए, आपको बहुत सारे अर्बन पुअर दिख जाएंगे. अर्बन poverty is a very big problem in India. Around 50 million people in India suffer from urban poverty. They live in cities but are BPL. So we should like support them. जैसे अगर हमें कोई पॉट लेना है, तो instead of going to the mall, we can just buy it from a roadside vendor. एशियन डेवलपमेंट बैंक का फुल फॉर्म और हेडक्वार्टर जान लेते हैं. अभी एसएससी में ये क्वेश्चन आया था, एशियन डेवलपमेंट बैंक. सो द हेडक्वार्टर इज इन मनीला, फिलीपींस. मनीला, फिलीपींस. कई जगह इसका हेडक्वार्टर मैंडलियोंग भी लिखा होता है. सो मैंडलियोंग इज द सिटी इन मनीला. सो बोथ आर करेक्ट, मनीला एंड मैंडलियोंग. The Ministry of Ayush has launched the campaign Ayush Aapke Dwar to distribute medicinal plant saplings to how many households in 1 year? The correct answer is 75 lakhs. आयुष को मैंने पार्ट 1 में बताया था, आयुर्वेद, योग, नेचुरोपैथी, यूनानी, सिद्ध एंड होम्योपैथी. एंड मिस्टर सर्बानंद सोनोवाल इज द यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर आयुष. आयुष आपके द्वारा एग्जैक्टली है क्या? सो बेसिकली it will distribute medicinal plants like tulsi, ashwagandha, giloy, amla to 45 locations around 21 states in India, and the target is to distribute 75 lakh plant saplings to these households. Ayush Aapke Dwar, important question. 45 locations and 21 states are participating in it. 21 states. Medicinal plants. Which nation's president has been ousted in a military coup? It's Guinea. Ousted का मतलब होता है बाहर करना किसी को किसी के पद से. And Alpha Conde, who was the president for 6 years, has been ousted by the military coup. And who is the military head who has done this? It's Mamadi Doumbia. दोनों ही नाम याद रखेंगे, द प्रेसिडेंट एंड द मिलिट्री हेड. मामाडी डोम्बिया 12 साल से राष्ट्रपति के वफादार थे, एंड इन मेनी ऑफ द फोटोज यू कैन सी हिम होल्डिंग अम्ब्रेला फॉर अल्फा कॉम्डे, बट दिस टाइम ही डिसाइडेड टू बैकस्टैब हिम एंड टेक द कंट्रोल ऑफ द नेशन इन हिज हैंड्स. गिनी इज अ कंट्री इन वेस्ट अफ्रीका. सिमिलरली ऐसे ही मिलिट्री कूप हमारे पड़ोसी देश म्यांमार में भी देखा गया है, जहाँ पे ऑन्ग सैन सू काई को निकाल दिया गया था. Aung San Suu Kyi. She's also won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1991. The Karbi-Anglong Agreement has been signed by the center with which state's ethnic community? So it's Assam. Karbi group Assam का एक group है which has a long history of killing, abductions, violence since 1980s. 1980 से ये बोडोलैंड की डिमांड कर रहा था, and it's a very aggressive terrorist group. तो बोडो पीस अकॉर्ड भी साइन होता 2003 में, बोडो पीस अकॉर्ड, which has now been extended in the center. And due to this agreement, around 200 Karbi terrorists surrendered in Feb. And after that, a total of 1040 terrorists surrendered during the reign of then CM Sarabjit Sonowal. So this is a very peaceful agreement and would help in the development of this region. The center has promised to recognize the Karbi group and bring them into the mainstream. Nepal government has inked an agreement with which country for the reconstruction of cultural heritage projects and health sector projects which got damaged during the 2015 earthquake. So Nepal government has inked this agreement with India. As we all know, 2015 में बहुत ही massive earthquake आया था नेपाल में, which killed around 9,000 people and 22,000 people were injured and many people were dislocated. It was a very huge earthquake. So India has signed an MOU with Nepal government to reconstruct these 14 cultural heritage sites, and 183 hospitals will be constructed in the health sector. Which nation will host the 13th BRICS summit? It will be hosted by India in New Delhi. The National Day of Charity is observed annually on which day? It is observed on September 5. International Day of Charity, which is the death anniversary of Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa, as we know, was the global ambassador of charity. उन्हीं के डेथ एनिवर्सरी पे हम इंटरनेशनल डे ऑफ चैरिटी सेलिब्रेट करते हैं. एंड शी वाज आल्सो द फर्स्ट इंडियन वुमन टू win the Nobel Peace Prize, Mother Teresa. A wild orchids conservation and propagation center has been inaugurated in which state? So the correct answer is Arunachal Pradesh. Orchids Conservation and Propagation Center. Indian para-athlete Krishna Nagar has won the gold medal in which event at the 2020 Paralympics? He has won the medal in badminton. Indian para-athlete Singh Raj Adhana has claimed 2 medals for India at the ongoing Tokyo Paralympics. In which event? He has won the medal in shooting. Who is the chairperson of the 24th meeting of the Financial Stability and Development Council? So the chairperson for the 24th meeting of the Financial Stability and Development Council is our Finance Minister Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman ji. And what exactly is Financial Stability and Development Council? So it is an apex body which looks into the matters of financial stability of various institutions in our country. Financial stability. It is a non-statutory body. Manish Narwal has won gold in which event for India at the Tokyo Paralympics? So he has won the gold medal in shooting. The Atmanirbhar Krishi Yojana and Atmanirbhar Bagwani Yojana are the 2 new schemes launched by which state for the agriculture and horticulture sector farmers? It's Arunachal Pradesh. The Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Mr. Pema Khandu, has launched these 2 schemes. These are credit-linked schemes, and this will promote agriculture and horticulture. Horticulture is we grow fruits and flowers. Horticulture. Pramod Bhagat has won a gold medal at the Tokyo Paralympics in which event? So he has won the medal in badminton. And if you are asked who is the first IAS officer to win a medal in badminton, he is Suhas Yathiraj. Suhas Yathiraj is the first IAS officer to win a silver medal in Paralympics. नोएडा के डीएम हैं ये और काफ़ी कुशल प्रशासनिक अधिकारी हैं. He was posted in Noida in 2020 when the COVID pandemic was at peak, and he was very successful in controlling it. And he has won accolades and was facilitated by our CM Mr. Yogi Adityanath, the CM of UP. Badminton, Pramod Bhagat. Which country has topped the medal tally at the 2020 Summer Paralympics in Tokyo? So, China has topped the medal tally. He has won a total of 207 medals. 207 is a very big number. The book named Know Your Rights and Claim Them, A Guide for Youth is an upcoming book by which celebrity? Is it Angelina Jolie, Priyanka Chopra, Malala Yousafzai or Meryl Streep? See, all these 3 are actresses. So the answer would seem to be Malala Yousafzai, but the correct answer of this question is Angelina Jolie. She has written this book, Know Your Rights and Claim Them, A Guide for Youth. Angelina Jolie. The Plastic Pact has been launched by the Confederation of Indian Industry in collaboration with which organization? The correct answer is World Wide Fund for Nature India. It's a pact between CII and WWF India. So what exactly is Plastic Pact? जैसा कि नाम से पता चल रहा है, it is related something to plastic. See, India produces about 9.46 metric ton of plastic waste annually. It's a very big number, 9.46 metric ton of plastic waste, of which 40% is not collected. बाकी 60% recycle हो जाता है, but 40% is not collected. So just to minimize this plastic waste, India has signed this plastic pact in which about 17 business companies of FMCG, manufacturers, retailers are the founding members in this plastic pact, And what will happen exactly? They will come out with innovative ideas and redesigning to minimize this plastic by the year 2030. They will come up with innovative ideas. कुछ भी हो सकते हैं वो innovative ideas. जैसे मैगी के अंदर जो मसाला होता है in the silver packet, that can be packed in a paper packet. उसे वैसे भी तो मैगी के पैकेट के अंदर ही रहना है, तो that will help to minimize the plastic usage. और ऐसे ही बहुत सारे innovative ideas हो सकते हैं. Plastic pact. Manoj Sarkar has won the bronze medal in which event of Paralympics 2021? Manoj Sarkar, he has won the bronze medal in badminton. Manoj Sarkar. Which company has launched India's first digital payment interactive geospatial platform named Pulse? So Pulse has been launched by PhonePe. And what exactly is geospatial platform? So basically it's a interactive website that will tell the total number of transactions happening in a particular area. It's a sort of interactive website which will help to track down transactions. Which nation has launched a new green visa? So it has been launched by UAE. लास्ट ईयर इसने गोल्डन वीज़ा भी लॉन्च किया था. गोल्डन वीज़ा, उसमें क्या था? इट अलाउड स्पेशलिस्ट टू बी ग्रांटेड अ 10 ईयर ऑफ परमानेंट UAE वीज़ा. और इस बार इसने लॉन्च किया है ग्रीन वीज़ा. तो ग्रीन वीज़ा क्या है? तो इट इज़ सिमिलर टू द गोल्डन वीज़ा, बट यहाँ पे हाईली स्किल्ड इंडिविजुअल कैन स्पॉन्सर देयर वर्क विदाउट बीइंग टाइड टू एन एम्प्लॉयर. होता क्या है बेसिकली? द एम्प्लॉयज गो टू UAE and their passports are get held by the employer and they have to work under them. So in green visa they can sponsor their own work. And UAE has also launched a freelancer visa. So we see 3 visas being launched by UAE in the last couple of years, and all these visas are launched just to promote foreign talent to come in their country and help in the development. Green visa, UAE. India's first building made of bio bricks from agro waste has been inaugurated at which place? So this building came up in IIT Hyderabad, and this building is designed with the help of KIIT School of Architecture Bhubaneswar. KIIT School of Architecture Bhubaneswar. What are bio bricks? Bio bricks are made from agricultural waste, and they are very economical and environment friendly. They will reduce the temperature by 4 to 5 degrees Celsius in the buildings wherever they are used. IIT Hyderabad. Which financial institution has approved a $150 million loan to fund a sustainable housing project for the urban poor in Tamil Nadu? I've already discussed this question. This loan has been approved by Asian Development Bank. India's first Dugong Conservation Reserve is planned to be established in which state? So India's first Dugong Conservation Center reserve will come up in Tamil Nadu, in Park Bay, and it will spread over an area of 500 kilometers. So what exactly is dugong? Dugong is a herbivorous mammal that feeds entirely on seagrass, and hence it is also called as sea cow. It's a herbivorous mammal, शाकाहारी है पूरी तरह से, and the IUCN status of dugong is vulnerable. So it's in the red list of threatened species. Remember the IUCN status, vulnerable. Simbex 2021 has the annual bilateral maritime exercise of India and Singapore. The exercise has which edition of the annual event? So it is the 28th edition. Simbex. When will the world's first all-civilian space mission Inspiration 4 will be launched? So it will be launched on September of 15th. Inspiration 4 is being launched by SpaceX. SpaceX, as we all know, is the company of Elon Musk. If you have seen the movie Avengers, the character of Tony Stark has been inspired by Elon Musk. Inspiration 4, September of 15th. The India-Australia Bilateral Navy Exercise Aussie Index 2021 is which edition of the annual exercise? So it is the fourth edition, Aussie Index 2021. It is conducted between the navies of India and Australia, and this time it is being conducted in the Northern Territory of Australia. Indian women hockey player Rani Rampal and cricketer Smriti Mandhana has been appointed as the brand ambassador of which bank? Rani Rampal and Smriti Mandhana needs no introduction. Both are very good players in their respective sports. Rani Rampal was last year awarded the World Player of the Year, and Smriti Mandhana is the highest run getter. So both have been appointed as the brand ambassador of Equitas Small Finance Bank. Rani Rampal and Smriti Mandhana. Which country has become the first to start COVID-19 vaccination for toddlers? So Cuba has become the first nation. Cuba is a Caribbean country, and toddlers are kids in the age group of 2 to 11. And it has come up with two vaccines, Adala and Sovereign. These vaccines haven't got the approval of WHO, so all other nations would be reluctant for using these vaccines, and for time being, Cuba will be using it for domestic purposes only. Adala and Sovereign. Under Sagar mission, the Indian Navy's offshore patrol vessel INS Savitri arrived at Chattogram harbour at which country? Chattogram harbour is a very famous harbour in the country of Bangladesh. So India's patrol vessel INS Savitri has carried 960 LPM. LPM is liquid per minute of medical oxygen plants to support the ongoing efforts in tackling COVID-19 in Bangladesh. What exactly is Mission Sagar? So Mission Sagar is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision for economic cooperation in the neighboring Indian Oceanic region countries. The full form of Sagar is security and growth for all in the region. It's his vision to support the maritime countries, which will open path for economic cooperation. And this mission has been extended in all the countries of the Indian Ocean like Maldives, Seychelles, Mauritius, Madagascar. India has always come forward, and it's the first country to come and help these countries. India is the first country in Asia to launch a plastic pact to promote a circular economy for plastics. The pact has signed by CIA in collaboration with which organization? So I've already discussed what is plastic pact, and it is in collaboration with Worldwide Fund for Nature India. The International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies takes place on which day globally? International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. It takes place every year on September of 7. Which state's Deputy Chief Minister has announced rupees 2000 for over 3 lakh government school students under Seed Money project? So it has been launched by Delhi. Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia has announced rupees 2000 for over 3 lakh government school students under the program Business Blasters. Business Blasters. And it's a very interesting program because the students have utilized the seed capital of 2000 rupees and made some great profits. The students came up with very inquisitive, very innovative ideas like handmade handicrafts or gifts, or the sale of second-hand mobile. A boy made a water treatment plant, small plant, to treat water. Business Blasters. Former SBI chairman Rajneesh Kumar has been appointed as the economic advisor of which Indian state? So he has been appointed the economic advisor of Andhra Pradesh. What is the rank of India at the 2020 Summer Paralympics in Tokyo? The rank of India is 24. 24 out of 162 nations. And India won total of 19 medals. 5 gold, 8 bronze, and 5 gold, 8 silver, and 6 bronze. Which Indian spacecraft has completed 9,000 orbits around the moon? It's Chandrayaan 2nd. Chandrayaan 2nd was launched on 22nd July 2019. Remember the date. And it was launched using the rocket launcher GSLV Mark 3 M1. GSLV Mark 3 M1. It is India's heaviest rocket launcher, and so it has nickname of Bahubali. This question has also been asked. Which state UT launched the tourist village network to promote tourism and create employment? It is launched by the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. Jammu and Kashmir LG Manoj Sinha has recently launched this tourist village network program to create sustainable employment in the youth of Jammu and Kashmir. Who represented India at the Pacific Air Chiefs Symposium 2021? PAX 2021. So the Air Chief Marshal RKS Bhadoria has represented India at the PAX 21, and it was held in Hawaii. International Literacy Day is being observed on which date? So it is being observed on September of 8th, International Literacy Day. TRIFED has planned to set up Atmanirbhar Bharat Corner in how many Indian mission embassies across the world in the next 3 months? So TRIFED has planned to set up 75 Atmanirbhar Bharat corners, and the full form of TRIFED is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India. With the collaboration of Ministry of External Affairs, it will be setting up 75 Atmanirbhar Bharat corner in the next 3 months. Who represented India at the World Health Organization Southeast Asia Regional Office 2021? So it was Bharti Praveen Pawar who was representing India, and it was a virtual meet. It was done through video conferencing. Who has been named as the acting Prime Minister of Afghanistan? As we all know, Taliban has taken over Afghanistan, and Mullah Hassan Akhund will be the acting Prime Minister of Afghanistan, and it is an all-male cabinet. And Sirajuddin Haqqani, you can see here, is on FBI's most wanted list. FBI's most wanted list, and it has a prize money of $10 billion bounty. And ironically, this cabinet has been announced on the anniversary of 9/11. So I think Afghanistan has sent a message to America. Whatever be the case, the acting Prime Minister of Afghanistan is Mullah Hassan Akhund. PM Modi inaugurated the Shikshak Parv 2021. What is the theme of the event? The theme of the event is Quality and Sustainable Schools, Learning from Schools in India. What is Shikshak Parv 2021? So it is announced by Prime Minister Modi, and it is being celebrated from 5th of September to 17th of September. And it is being celebrated to recognize valuable contributions of teachers and to take the National Education Policy 2020 ahead. And Prime Minister Modi has also launched Vidyanjali portal, wherein the volunteers, donors, and other CSR contributors can come forward and donate for school development. The volunteers can also take classes as they desire. So Modi ji has come up with a very innovative idea. It is the first time we are celebrating Shikshak Parv, and it will be celebrated between 5 and 17 September. What is the theme of International Literacy Day 2021? The theme of International Literacy Day 2021 is Literacy for a Human-Centered Recovery, Narrowing the Digital Divide. And when was International Literacy Day celebrated? It was celebrated on September 8. Who has become the first IAS officer to win a Paralympic medal? Suhas Yatiraj, as we already discussed, he won a silver medal in badminton. The Pacific Air Chief Symposium 2021 was held at which place? Hawaii. Baby Rani Maurya, who has submitted her resignation, is the governor of which state? She was the governor of Uttarakhand. Who chaired the 13th BRICS summit virtually? So the 13th BRICS summit was chaired by our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Kongthong village, which has been nominated as UNWTO Best Tourism Village, is located in which state? It is located in Meghalaya. So the Kongthong village of Meghalaya has been selected as Best Tourism Village, and it is also famous by the name of Whistling Village, because the women in this village call their kids with a tune. ऐसी प्रथा है यहाँ पे. और इनफैक्ट यहाँ के लोगों के दो नाम होते हैं, एक रेगुलर नेम और एक ट्यून नेम. And apart from Kongthong, two other villages have been selected by UNWTO. The first one is Pochampalli of Telangana, and the other is Ladpura Khas in Madhya Pradesh. Pochampalli in Telangana and Ladpura Khas in Madhya Pradesh. So a total of 3 villages have been selected. Which Indian minister has been named as the Sherpa for the G20 when India holds the presidency of the group? So it is Piyush Goyal. Piyush Goyal has been selected as Sherpa. He is the Union Minister for Commerce and Industry. See, basically, what is the purpose of Sherpa? Sherpa is the minister who makes steering negotiations with partner countries on various policy issues while the leaders meet. So the leader will be PM Modi. And Piyush Goyal will be the Sherpa for the G20 summit. The program named Buzurgo Ki Baat Desh Ke Saath has been launched by which ministry? So it has been launched by Ministry of Culture. The Union Minister of Culture, Shri Kishan Reddy Gangapuram, launched this program, Buzurgo Ki Baat Desh Ke Saath, that aims at enhancing the interaction between the youth and the elder person who are 95 years old. It is the interaction between the youth and the 95-year-old elder persons. Again, it has been launched under the Amrit Mahotsav. Which country holds the presidency of G20 in 2021? Italy. Italy will host the G20 in 2021 and India will host it in 2023. The Chandigarh railway station has been recognized with the 5-star Eat Right Station certification of FCCI. How many railway stations in India are now awarded this certification? So a total number of 5 stations has been certified by 5-star Eat Right Station. The Chandigarh railway station being the latest one. Apart from it, the other 4 are Anand Vihar Terminal Railway, Delhi; Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, Mumbai; Mumbai Central Railway Station, again Mumbai; and Vadodara Railway Station, Gujarat. India's first emergency landing facility has been inaugurated on National Highway 925A stretch in which state? NH 925A. It is in Rajasthan. So the Satta Gandhav stretch of National Highway 925A in Barmer, Rajasthan will be India's first emergency landing, and it was inaugurated by Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, accompanied by Union Highway Minister Nitin Gadkari. Barmer district, Rajasthan. India's tallest air purification tower has been installed in which state or UT of the country? So it has been installed in Chandigarh. Don't confuse it with Delhi. Delhi में भी स्मॉग टावर इंस्टॉल किया गया था. Smog tower. India's first fully functional smog tower came up in Delhi, Anand Vihar, and it was launched by Union Minister of Environment Bhupendra Yadav on the occasion of International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. International Day of Clean Air for Blue Skies. It is observed on 7th of September. And what was the theme of this day? Healthy Air, Healthy Planet. So India's tallest air purification tower has been installed in Chandigarh. Which name of the portal launched by the Ministry of Environment to regulate air pollution in 132 non-attainment cities across the country? So the name of the portal is PRAN. What does PRAN stands for? Portal for Regulation of Air Pollution in Non-Attainment Cities. And what are non-attainment cities? Basically, a city is declared non-attainment if over a 5-year period they consistently do not meet the national ambient air quality standards. And who is the Minister for Environment? It's Bhupender Yadav. It's Bhupender Yadav. Who is the author of the book Gita Govind Jayadev's Divine Odyssey? So this book has been written by Utpal K. Banerjee, and this book has been launched by Ministry of Culture. And basically Gita Govind was originally written by 12th century poet Jayadev. 12th century poet Jayadev. Which day has been declared by the UN to celebrate the International Day to protect education from attack? So September 9 has been chosen to celebrate the International Day to protect education from attack.